everyone, Flora here. So today I want to talk with you about getting shit done. So the title of today's video is how to be lazy and still get shit done. So I come from a family of workaholics. Both my parents worked all the time. They had many different jobs. They were entrepreneurs. They also had day jobs. So needless to say, lazy really wasn't in my vocabulary ever when I was growing up. But I have since embraced the term. So how can you be lazy and still get shit done? Plan what you need and what you want to get done during the day. Get that done first, or hopefully first, and then you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. So how do you plan to do this? How can you do this efficiently and quickly? You all know by now, if you've been watching any of my videos, that I have a Slay Your Goals worksheet. Please download it. When you download it, this will give you the formula, literally, and the system on how you can get a lot of stuff done very, very quickly. And what you get done is going to bring you one step closer. It's going to progress you along your timeline of being here, and this is where you want to be. Literally every day you take one step closer, one step closer. So would you rather take 1 hour out of your 24-hour day and focus on the one thing that you know is going to give you results so that you can do whatever you want for the whole rest of the time? Or would you rather kind of half-ass it for like 5 hours and not be any closer to achieving your goal? You pick. So I'll give you an example of how this works. So after my dad passed away in 2013, I really wanted to be able to make my goals or my work hours probably, what did I say, like 3/4 less. And so I literally working like 60 hours a week. I wanted to bring that down to almost nothing, because I'm just like, screw this. I want to spend more time with my kids. I want to spend more time with my family. I want to spend more time outside living, because that was a shakeup. I mean, having a parent die is huge. My mom passed away when I was 12, and I think I was too young to grasp the enormity of it. Granted, it was my mom, but you know, anyway, so I really took that time to weed out the non-essentials in my life, to weed out the bullshit relationships, to weed out the busy work in my life. And then I started to really focus on those actions or tasks that will really get me results. And so I had to sit down and I had to be really honest with myself and say, okay, what do I really want? And I think that was the hardest part out of the whole thing, was what type of lifestyle do I want? What type of relationships with my kids do I want? What type of body do I want? What type of financial situation do I want? What type of business do I want? And I had to get really specific. I had to just cut out the crap and say, if I knew exactly what I had to do to get where I want to go, what would that look like? Where would I want to go? Where would I want to be? What would the perfect life look like for me? And I sat down, and it took me a couple hours to do this, because I literally looked at all the facets of my life, and I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm going to prioritize my time and my life on. These tasks are going to be my top priority. First things first, this is what I do. And so what that allowed me to do is that allowed me to literally cram in a very short period of time during the day, all the things that I knew were going to give me results. I knew they were going to give me results in my business, in my health, in my wealth, in my relationships, in my spiritual practice. And I knew if I focused just on those things, on the one thing in each one of those paths of my life and, you know, sections of my life, then I would start to feel the way that I wanted to feel. I would start to have the financial situation that I wanted to have. I would start to have the relationships that were deeper and more meaningful. I would start to have and grow my business the way that I really wanted it to be. And I saw results so fast, it was mind-blowing, and I'm like, yes! Oh! Another thing that gave me was time to just do jack shit. Like literally, I would just like sit outside, or I'd go for hikes and for hours on end with my kids, or just sit and watch a whole series of something with my kids. And I wasn't stressing simply because I knew the most important tasks for that day were already finished, you know? And so this is one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about the Slay Your Goals free download, because it gives you the opportunity to get your life back and have your life back, and to get so much more time back, because so many people just do busy work. You're just busy, 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 and you're spinning your wheels. You're not actually making progress towards what you really want to have happen in your life. If you want a really good book, it's very wordy, but if you want a really good book, it's from, here, I'll show it to you actually. It's called First Things First, okay? It's by Stephen Covey and A. Roger Merrill and Rebecca Merrill. First Things First. This is the book that will change your life if you read it and implement it. It talks about the 4 quadrants, meaning, and I'll show it to you. Hang on. I just saw it. It'll be here somewhere. Okay. So, and I'm going to flip my camera around. Lori, it's the Slay Your Goals free gift. I'm going to put the link in the comments below. Hang on. I'm going to show you the 4 quadrants. Just a second. What did I just do? Okay. Hang on. Just a second. It's giving me a bunch of different options. Okay. So, this is the four quadrants, okay? You have urgent and important, not urgent and important, not important, not urgent, or I'm sorry, urgent, not important, not urgent, not important. This is, hang on, where am I at? Everything's backwards for me. This is usually Facebook. This is solitaire. This is all the random stuff that we do when we're just numbing out, okay? This is usually other people's things. This is like fires that we're putting out right here. Whoops, like I said, everything is backwards. Not urgent, but important. This is where you should, whoops, like I said, I'm trying to do this backwards. This is where you should be living your life, okay? The not urgent yet important things are eating right, because you know if you eat right, your body's going to function right. It's going to be healthy. You're not going to have a heart attack later on. You're not going to have a stroke. You're not going to have all these other random things, you know, diabetes, all these other things. It's saving money so that you can retire. So it's all those things that you know you need to do now in order to get those long-term benefits. But what happens is we have so much stuff pulling at us all the time. We've got Facebook, we've got notifications, text messages, people at the door. Like, you name it, there's so much stuff bombarding us all the time nowadays. And you have to filter that out. You have to give yourself permission to just say, okay, I'm done. Hang on, I'm trying to get rid of this. Okay, so you have to give yourself permission to just stop the madness and say, okay, wait a minute. What are my top priorities right now? What are my top priorities? And pick 4 or 5 if you want, but pick your top priorities. Okay? My very first top priority is me and my health. You know, my kids is my second priority, and my wealth and my business are my next 2 priorities. And so if I wake up and I'm tired, I'm going back to bed, you know, or I'm taking a nap during the day, or I'm going to go to bed a little earlier the next day. If I'm not feeling good, I stop and I work on me first, and then I move on, and then I do whatever it is I need to do, okay? And this is the thing, is that so many people are reacting to life. They're so reactionary, and they're not focused on really anything except for all the outside stimulus. That is what is spurring you to do any type of action that you do. Oh, here's an email, let me respond. Oh, here's a text message, let me respond. You can choose to just say, you know what? First 2 hours of the day, I'm not doing jack shit with anybody else. I'm just going to focus on me. I'm going to get up, I'm going to work out, I'm going to meditate, take care of yourself first. I'm going to write my to-do list of the things, the most important tasks that I know are going to bring me to the place where I want to be. So if you're a business owner, what's your marketing task for the day? Or 3 or 4 marketing tasks for the day. So really give yourself permission to get clear on your priorities and then say, okay, so if I want this in my life, what's one goal that I know is going to get me from where I am right now to where I really want to be? And that's where the Slay Your Goals worksheet is going to help you out. That's going to give you your roadmap to how you can actually achieve it. How you can actually achieve it. And I'll show you the free gift. So click the link below and sign up. This is the free gift cover. This is what it looks like. And this is the first page. We figure out what your goal is, why you want that to be your goal, and then we break that goal down into 4 chunks, and then we break each of those 4 chunks down into 5 baby steps. And so it's not even every single day that you're doing this, it's just 5 days out of the week. And so like I said, how can you be lazy and still get a lot of shit done? This is how. You're not spinning your wheels anymore. You're not just doing random ass stuff. You're actually doing the tasks and the actions that will build momentum and that will bring you one step closer to where you want to go. So if you haven't gotten your priorities down, if you haven't really said, wait a minute, I'm stopping the rat race, I'm going to just stop and figure out what I truly, truly want, give yourself permission to do that, okay? Then download this free PDF and say, okay, so now what do I want to do? Now, what goal can I put in place so that I can get from here to here? If you want to lose 50 pounds, I would not recommend saying, I want to lose 3 pounds a week. No, I would recommend starting out small, like maybe cutting out bread for, let's just say that you have bread with every meal. Cut out the bread that you have for lunch and dinner so you can have bread in the morning. See what that is. Do that for a month and notice what happens. I'm telling you, from personal experience, you're going to drop weight fast, okay? If you drink sodas, that could be your goal, is cut out all refined sugar or, cut out sodas. Whatever it is, start out small and give yourself permission to know, yes, this is my end goal, but for the next 30 days, I'm only going to focus on this thing. And again, it's just one thing a day. And that one thing a day, when you make it a priority and you do that one thing early in the morning, literally you have the rest of the day to just do whatever you want. And so that's how you can be lazy and still get shit done, because you're very focused with what you're doing. You're very focused and pointed on the actions that you're taking. All right? So if you haven't downloaded this free gift, click the link below and download it today. Yay! All right, so let me see who we got here. Whoops, hang on. We have Caroline, Melissa, Lori. Yay, Shiloh says, ooh, I need to know this, LOL. Melissa says, I just want to be lazy. Hi, Marita. Hi, Michelle. Yay. Let me see. Yes, perfect. Thank you. You are so welcome. Anna, yes, this is a fabulous, fabulous book. It's called First Things First. Like I said, it's very wordy, but it's very good. So I recommend everybody get and read this book. This is actually a spin-off from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People from Stephen Covey. He actually just has one chapter of the First Things First. And it was such a big hit that he actually made it into an entire book of its own, which is epic. It's so good. Yay. Jojo says, hello, Flora, sending you love, and thank you for everything you do. You are very welcome. Shiloh says, get the housework done so that it doesn't sit in the back of your mind for the whole day, knowing you still have it to do. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sarah, thank you. Whoops, hang on. Thank you, Flora freaking Sage. You're so welcome. Sarah freaking Hadley. I love it. You're very welcome, Melissa. Good stuff. Getting me motivated. Awesome. You're very welcome, Steve. I love it. All right. So like I said, if you have not downloaded the free gift, click the link and download it and start to make shit happen. Okay. Also, if you have not set your main 4 priorities in your life, top 4, top 5 things, Look at the long-term goals. Look at your long-term, like, what do I want? I want to be financially free. I want to be healthy. I want to stay a specific weight. I want to, you know, be the, you know, like #1 bestseller. Whatever it is your goal, okay? Whatever it is that your priority is, okay, make it a priority and say, okay, so what actions can I do every day that will bring me closer to this goal? All right? Because if you sit down to work or you sit down in your house without a plan, your day is going to get out of hand. It really, truly is. Simply because you are just kind of freeballing it. It's such a non-professional term. I'm going commando. No, I'm totally kidding. Okay. Sorry, I'm in a really funny mood today. All right, so I was just joking around with some people before this. But no, it's kind of a free-for-all, you know? And so when you have a plan, that's when you can actually work the plan, and you work the plan quickly, efficiently, laser-focused, without all this other bullshit, without all this other notifications going on. And then you start getting shit done, and then all of a sudden you realize you have so much more time during your day and in your business simply because you're not sitting here spinning your wheels doing busy work. You're really just doing productive work. So, yay. All right. I love you all. Click the link, download it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be freaking epic. Now, you can download it all day long, but make sure that you actually do it. Make sure that you print it, and then you actually sit down and write it out, stick it up on the wall, and make a commitment to do it every single day. So if you know someone who would absolutely benefit from this video, from this download, tag them in the comments. Like and share this video so that we can spread the word, because the more of us that are doing less work and more play, the funner it is to be around everyone. So, yay! Shiloh says, thank you, Flora. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. You too. All right. Mwah. Love you all. Bye.